All right, so apparently Native Instruments users are pissed. There's a couple videos about it. It's funny because people are like, "Oh, you're the drama guy. All you do is bring drama." Meanwhile, we got multiple videos made by other people, not me, about this. They must be hooked in on the drama. They must be hooked in. There's one from something too. Hold on. It's very low. Okay. Well, it should be louder now. I brought it up. We got one from something and Bolo. Let's see here. We're just gonna get straight into it today. Okay. Alright, let's peep this out. Native Instruments users are pissed. Why are they pissed? I don't know. Video's only 6 minutes long and we got the intro here. Some things covers Bolo's a bit.
All right, so let's go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty of this whole situation.
Whoa.
There is two things that Native Instruments
Whoa, wait, he's not doing all the affiliate shilling in the beginning?
users are a little upset about. The number one issue that I see
A little upset about? I thought you said they're pissed.
in the comment section is that they are upset that if...
Damn, dude. I don't know. Drama's ruining YouTube, man. I don't know. We're covering fucking comment sections now. I'm just kidding. I've done that before.
They are existing Native Instruments users that have certain Play Series sounds that are now on the MPC, or if they have expansions that are now available on the MPC, they have to go and rebuy it.
Bro, this is such a non-fucking drama, dude. This is nothing. This is nothing, dude. Yeah, no shit. There's fucking... If I have software on let's see. Here's a comparison here. If I have software on my Windows PC and I get an iPad, does that mean I should automatically have it on my iPad? I mean, it'd be nice. But come on.
For it to work on the MPC, if they have an MPC. And to be honest, I can feel them on that, because if I'm somebody who has already paid for this expansion or this Play Series sound, why should I have to go and pay for it again just to use it on another platform? So you pretty much got to...
Yeah, bro, like I've just destroyed this argument right here. Like, I don't know what else there is to say to this. Like, there's like, yeah, it would be nice, but
buy it twice. And, you know, I'm just one person out of 8 billion people. And my opinion on that is, I don't think it's right. Now, the Play Series instruments are only $29 a piece on the MPC platform, and the...
No, fuck that. I'm gonna rage about it. $29. I gotta pay $29 again.
Expansions are $39 on the MPC platform. But man,
bro, it's far from a slow news day. That's the thing. It's far from a slow news day. There's tons of new shit that came out. It's just people know this gets views, and that's why I'm doing it too. I mean, I'm not acting like I'm above it.
If you already have it, why should you have to go ahead and rebuy it? But the crazy part about it is you can't really reverse it, because there's going to be a whole bunch of people who go out and actually buy it, even though that they already have it in their account. And let's just say Native Instruments,
because they don't give a shit. Maybe they're not broke.
comes back and says, hey, to all of the users who already have bought these that's in their Native Instruments accounts, you guys can go ahead and use these on the MPC for free. But where does that leave the people that went ahead and bought it twice? You see what I'm saying? Like right now it's irreversible.
No, I mean, no, it is reversible. What do you mean? You could give their money back. You could give them, like, you could do a discount and give half the money back or whatever.
Right now, because if they did that, where would that leave the people that actually paid for it? You know what I'm saying? I think they should have did it on the day that the new MPC3 came out with the sounds, so that everybody who already had the sounds could go ahead and use it on their MPC product.
I feel like I just presented the answer there already.
If they have it. But that's just me. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Now, the number two thing is...
I mean, I wouldn't say you're tripping, but I feel like you're not thinking very far ahead. I mean, they could just provide like a discount code and then give people half their money back if it's 50% off or whatever the deal is. I mean, it's not unfixable. But it's also not a big deal. Like this is like a nothing burger with nothing on top of it. Nothing. This is nothing burger, plain with no pickles.
A lot of people were thinking that Native Instruments was going to have an update to the machine, and especially the machine.
Okay, I think this is more. This is a little more. This is a little bit more of like a credible thing to be upset about.
Plus, because that's their standalone unit. And they were thinking, well, if they don't do an update to the Machine Plus, how about letting us have more dedicated sounds on the Machine Plus so we can use those sounds on our Machine Plus? And it seems like right now they're giving the sounds that people want on the Machine Plus to the MPC, but then now all the people that have...
That's kind of the problem with Native Instruments lately, or pretty much for as long as I can remember. They're trying to do too much, dude. They're trying to do way too much. They got their hands in too many fucking pies, man. They're over here working with Isotope. They're over here, like, they're trying to like put out like a new Isotope plugin like twice a year, I think, or something. And then not even new Isotope. Yeah, they're trying to put out new plugins and new upgrades as well. I don't even know how many, but they do several a year. Then they're also doing now they're doing these sounds for Akai. Then they're also doing the machine. Then what else? They're also part of like Plugin Alliance. They're trying to do too many things at once. And they're bringing out like Contact and shit like that. And then they got hardware too. They're just doing way too much, man. They're doing way too much. I mean, the thing is, if you try to do way too much, you're not gonna do anything well.
Their Machine Pluses are like, well, dang, y'all just forgot about us? What's going on? And I can feel that because the Machine Plus is actually very dope. Like, I actually like using the Machine Plus, even though I did want a few upgrades to the Machine Plus. Like, I think it should have had a touch screen. I think it needs a little bit more RAM in it. A way for us to add more storage in it, like maybe an SSD drive and stuff like that. And a few other things that I talked about in other videos. Like for us to...
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you're not going to get when the company stretches themselves too thin.
Have Contact be able to read our third-party instruments inside of the Machine Plus. Do you know how crazy that would be right now if Contact can do that in the Machine Plus? But none of that has happened. So right now we pretty much have a device that's not being updated. Hey, look, I'm glad that they...
Hasn't it been this way for a long time?
Have this great partnership going on with Akai because I love both companies, but I still think they should have done something else to enhance the Machine Plus. If you were not going to upgrade the thing, at least give us some better options or just upgrade the software inside of it to make it better. I've always said the Machine Plus is like number 2 on this whole...
It's like number 2. Dookie. It's like Dookie.
Groovebox chain right now because it's really the only other thing that could compare to the MPC with the capabilities and everything that's inside of it. And there's a lot of machine users like, man, I spent money on this, man, and I really want to stick with this, but how can I stick with it when it's like y'all just bypassed us and went over to Akai? And me, I'm looking at it like, oh man, they need to come up with something because we don't need this thing to turn into like a little monopoly right now. We need competition because if the machine makes a nice unit, then that means Akai's got to make a better unit. Then if they...
I don't think that's what a monopoly is. Am I misunderstanding this here? I feel like that's not what a monopoly is.
Make a better unit, then machine has to make a better unit and do some more updates.
I think it's more so a thing of them controlling multiple things. You know, it's not a matter of like... I guess I kind of get what he's trying to say, but it's because it's like they're controlling the competition, so to speak. But it's not really, that's not really what a monopoly is, I don't think. Exactly, like definition.
You know, it could have kind of went back and forth, kind of like
Monopoly. Monopoly's a board game. What?
PlayStation, Xbox, I guess.
What do you mean?
You know, I like Xbox. You know, I'm an Xbox guy. You know, I know some of y'all like PlayStation.
Bruh, come on, dog. Really? Really, dude? This is what we're doing? Video's already only 6 minutes long, and we're bringing an analogy between Xbox and PlayStation here?
PlayStation and Xbox, I guess. You know, I like Xbox. You know, I'm an Xbox guy, you know. I know some of y'all like PlayStation a little bit more, but
oh my
think
God,
Xbox
dude.
is cool, right?
Yeah, and I like Switch a little bit more.
Right? Am I tripping? But yeah.
I like PC. You didn't bring up PC gaming, dude. That could have been an extra 10 seconds in the video, man.
It's kind of got me concerned because I would like to see more updates to the Machine Plus. I still think it was made ahead of its
Bolo definitely doesn't seem like a Switch guy.
time. It does
Yeah, it could be good. Yeah, it could be a conflict of interest.
so many good things. I just think with the update, with just a few things inside of the Machine Plus that I've talked about before in other videos, I think that it will keep the user base happy, because there are people who actually like the Machine Plus better than the standalone NPC products. I think both of them are great in their own right, but I still think that your loyal customers should have that option to get updates to their Machine Plus. The Machine MK3, that's cool. It works with the software. It works great. Everything is good. They just did the 3.0 software. They're trying to make that better. But as of right now, even with them doing this partnership or doing this collab with NPC, I still think they need to come out with something for the Machine Plus.
Okay. I don't know. Pretty underwhelming. Pretty underwhelming, if I'm being honest here. It kind of seems like we're like trying to like drum up some drama out of thin air here. I mean, obviously, I don't know. It'd be better if you at least showed comments, you know, put a bunch of comments on the screen, be like, hey, this is actually a real thing here. You know, look at all these people that are mad. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe him, but I don't know. Just give it a little more legs. You know what I mean? We're already standing on something pretty weak here. If we could give it a little bit of legs, a little bit of weight support, that'd be nice. Before we get into the rest of the content here, guys, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. The easiest way to support is by hitting the like button. We have 100 people here. Come on, we can at least get to 50, maybe, potentially. If you want to take that support a bit further, consider donating via the Stream Elements link in the description, or super chat, or becoming a channel member. All great ways to support the content. Thank you guys for tuning in so far, and we got a lot more coming. Okay, we'll do a couple more things before we get to wait, hold on. Let me see what Something's video is like on this, actually. God, his name is such a pain in the ass. So many fucking letters, man. Alright, let's see. What up, guys? What up, guys? Let's get past the intro.
Stop self-shilling. Thanks, Lee.
I gotta do it. I gotta remind people, especially to hit the like button. That's the easiest part. Thank you for the $4.20 though. Appreciate that, Mackie. He gives a similar game console analogy. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. Same as Bolo's. Is it really the same? Or do we at least have comments being shown here? Maybe we got at least comments being shown. Okay, I need to mute my phone. This is annoying. Okay, let's see here.
Here to Native Instruments Instagram. So as we see here,
Here, let's see. Do we got comments here? Okay, here we go. You know what? Why don't we just do this ourselves, guys? Let's just do this ourselves. Fuck this. I don't want to hear another fucking analogy about fucking video games. Let's look it up here ourselves. Native Instruments. They're brave to do this right before NAMM, or during NAMM, I guess. Alright, let's see here. This is it right here. Alright, what about Machine Plus updates? Do we throw them out now? 10 plus years of Machine. I just got an NPC 1. It's up. That's great. Enforce. Bro, this is... Okay, here we go. Yeah, there are more. Okay. How the Kai standalones get Play Series before Machine Plus users. We got Play Series on NPC... Play Series instruments on NPC before we got it on Machine Plus. Whack. That is kind of true. That is kind of true. I mean, that's their own shit. They put, think about this. They put it out for a Kai, a company that they aren't like they're partnered with, but they don't actually own, when they could have put it out for their own fucking hardware. Imagine Marvel lending Iron Man to DC or McDonald's adding the Big Mac to Burger King's menu. Yeah, but this is like if they didn't fucking have Iron Man. Like, this is basically like them giving out Iron Man before they had Iron Man themselves. You know, like it's... Is this the death of machine hardware? All right, let's see. Bro, there are not a lot of comments about this. Machine users currently feeling abandoned. I guess the screw machine users. Okay, maybe there's more. There's not a lot of upvoted comments with it, I guess. NPC gets instruments. Machine Plus doesn't get. What about automation control and recording for external CC? What about more than one bank? You know what I kind of wonder? Maybe they don't really... Maybe they don't have, like, the people to work on it or something. I don't know. I can't really think of a reason why they would drop the ball on this like this. It's disappointing that your own Play Series plugins aren't even compatible with the Machine Plus. Meanwhile, Kai continues to raise the bar and innovate. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Raise the bar and innovate. A little bit. Like, are they really innovating? Like, they basically gave them this shit. They gave them this shit. Like, that's not really innovating. They basically helped them. What type of music is this in the background? Okay, let me see. Hold on. What is it? Wonder if NI is going to focus on software and DJing with Tractor. No, they're not focusing on anything, dude. They got 2 hands and they're trying to do 10 things at once. That's what's going on. Now Machine is abandonware. I think they will come out with it. I don't know though. This is treason. True. Okay. Okay, I think we're done with that segment. All right. I guess we can get to the busy thing. Hold on a second, I gotta pull up something. It's because they were bought by a private investment firm a year after Machine Plus came out. That makes sense. All right, let's see here. So this one's kind of, it's pretty fucking stupid. Oh no, oh wait, does he already have him in the video? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read this anyways here first. Let me find it. Hold on, I gotta scroll down a little bit here. All these stupid Bitcoin posts and posts about Trump, dude. Does anybody have his live stream? Busy's live stream where he was calling people retard? Yeah, I said the word. I said the fucking word. What are you gonna do? Cry about it? Alright, let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it starts here with this. Busy gets this comment, this clear fair criticism comment here. From ArtFX DNB. You guys may know ArtFX. Pretty good tutorial guy. One of my favorites. So basically, he was criticizing Busy's method of teaching music theory, or his like chord system. Basically, he counts from 0. Right? He's like 0. C major is 0, 4, 7. Which I don't know. I mean, that's not the normal way people teach it. However, what if you want to play a C and E over G? That is still a C major chord, and it has the qualities of a C major chord, yet it would not work with your numeric system for a major chord. However, in regular music theory, both would be named C major. The inversion would just be named as C/G, C major over G. What would you name that? 059, 704? Finally, you are even showing how convoluted your method is, because when you get into making the chord progression, you suddenly switch to working with the regular scale degrees instead, making this even more confusing to a new producer. So pretty fair, pretty fair criticism. Pretty fair criticism, I feel like, here. I don't think this is really anything to get upset about. I feel like you could just take this criticism and be like, you know what? maybe he's right, or be like, you know what, maybe he's wrong. I disagree with it. But for some reason, what Busy did was screenshot it and post it to Twitter and be like, hop out the comment section and make your own video then, ArtFX. Who starts chords from other than the root position? I didn't know counting was convoluted. You just hating from the sidelines. That's fair criticism. That's from fair criticism. And like, this didn't, like, bro, people were just shitting on him here. Like, look at this. 23 comments, 12, I'm assuming, quote tweets, and 6 likes. I'm too loud. What about this? Is that good? You know, chord inversions are a thing, right? Oof, destroyed. Who said they weren't? Do you even know the context of the conversation? I feel like that was, he's talking about chord inversions here. So, stop reading the black accent. That wasn't a black accent. That was just a weird fucking voice. How's that a black accent? How was that a black accent? Like, you're acting like I was like, yo, dog. Like, what the fuck, dude? All right, that you're stupid. You're fucking stupid. Let's see. Who starts chords from anything other than the root position? Lots of people all the time. What do you mean? His system doesn't account for sharp/flats. Someone can't take criticism. Yeah, basically, he just got kind of owned here. Get kind of owned here. No, do the black accent. All right, hold on. Let me just look at some of these quote tweets. Here they are. Correcting someone on basic week 1 freshman principles of music theory is not hating from the sidelines. Okay, anyways, Busy made a video about this. So let's look at this here. So he made a video. You made it to a video. You happy, ArtFX DNB? So I'm thinking he thinks he owned him here. You got owned, Art. You got owned, Art. What are you gonna do? Musicians hate me for inventing chord codes. Inventing, by the way, inventing. All right, let's look at this here. Great thumbnail, by the way. It looks insane. Totally insane. I don't know why he does this arrow shit. Like, don't get me wrong, arrows can make sense, but when you're having your face be like pointing an arrow towards something, what does that even do? Like, what am I supposed to get out of this? Eye? Like an eyeball? And then just teach people the real way? Like, what does that even fucking do? Like, the normal way you do it is you have text, and then you point to a thing, so people, like, will read the text, and they look at the thing. You know? It doesn't make any fucking sense. This doesn't make any sense. You're just pointing your eyeball at a fucking word here. Like, you don't need the arrow anymore. You could just have this. You could just fucking put this on the screen. Okay, let's watch this video, though.
Musicians hate me for showing you these chord secrets. I can show anybody how to create complex chords knowing nothing but numbers. If you can count, you can create complex chords. So let me show you guys a recent comment we got on our video. Let's switch screens here. This is from...
Yeah, so let's look at this recent comment. I got a single comment, and I decided to make a whole video about it because I am very secure in my methods. I am so secure in my... Hold on, let me flip myself around here. I'm so secure in my methods that I decided to make an entire video about this singular comment. To show you how I'm not bothered by it. And to show you how right I am. To disprove this one single person.
ArtFX, which I'm subscribed to on YouTube. He has about 80,000 subscribers.
Okay, he's actually telling me to support him. I doubt the genuineness of this.
And he's been coming at me nonstop on Twitter. He just has...
He's been coming at me nonstop on Twitter. Okay, hold on. Let's fact check that. I think he's full of shit here. He said a few things to him. But coming at you nonstop on Twitter, that's bullshit. Let's check this here. Okay, nothing. It's January 10th right now. It was January 23rd, and it's January 10th on the post here. Nothing. December 6th, still nothing. Nothing. Yeah, it's a bunch of fucking nothing. Unless he deleted all of them, there's nothing here. Okay, wait, let's look at the replies, right? Maybe in the replies. Maybe there's probably some in the replies. Okay, so there's the one where he tagged him in it. Okay, yeah, there's a few things here. To be fair, this is deserved criticism. I actually was the one that posted this, I believe.
I don't know
He basically... Okay, wait, look at this.
if you guys remember, but Massive used to be huge with the EDM DJs. To me, this has a much better sound than the new version of Massive. Let's play these sounds back to back. So we have Massive X here. Still complex interface. And then we have the classic Massive.
Sir, those are not the same patches. Those are not, those are not the same patches. So basically, you got a lot of shit for this. You just, replying. I think I was the one that actually posted this originally. So yeah, I guess, like, he's been well, the thing is here, like, this is all related to him being tagged at the moment. Let's see. Okay, this is after he got tagged. Okay, yeah, this is from him getting tagged. This is from him getting tagged. Okay. Hold on, let's scroll down a bit where it's past that. Okay, so this is before he got tagged, okay? Yeah, nothing over here. Nothing over here. So unless he's referring to after he tagged him, I'm not really seeing much. I know he has said stuff to him in the past, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Weaver didn't do his research again. What do you mean? I'm literally showing it on the fucking screen. Oh my god. What research, bro? I was showing your fucking clip that you posted yourself. Oh my god. Didn't do his research again. Motherfucker, you've never done research once in your life. Okay, anyways, let's watch this here.
A gripe with everything. So he says that we're going to read it word for word. So let me show you guys this.
You didn't do your research. You said the word wrong. You said the word wrong. Didn't do your research, Busy. Come on, work on your pronunciation class. Or correct yourself when you're wrong.
System before we get to his
Go release a song, Busy.
comment. So the system that I teach people is if you close your eyes, pick any note, okay? And in this case, the note is E. Let's say you want to make the E minor 7th chord, okay? Every chord has a chord code. So in this case, the minor 7th chord is 0, 3, 7, 10. So 0 is where you start.
How is this easier than like regular music theory though?
And then all you have to do is count up the keyboard to finish the chord code. So E is 0 in this case. And then we're going to count up our keyboard note by note. 1, 2, 3. There we have the minor 3rd.
You could literally, I mean, bro, it has it on the screen right here.
4, 5, 6, 7. So we're playing 0, 3, and 7. That's the minor chord. And then 8, 9, 10. You have E minor 7th. It always makes a minor 7th chord no matter where you are on the keyboard.
That's
so
fair.
Giving you guys that context of my system called Chord Codes, which I created years ago. It was my original series called Chord Codes, and I invented the whole concept. It's based around...
I seriously doubt you invented the concept. You invented this? How long ago did he say?
Which I created years ago. It was my original...
Years ago. Okay, this is 6 years ago here. I see a video from you 2 years ago. Oh, there's a video here 9 years ago, but I seriously doubt this didn't exist before this. Bro saying he invented the concept is so wild. Well, he thinks he invented music production, so that's not really that surprising. Yeah, I've always heard it counted from 1 when I used to, like, go to music theory class.
Original series called Chord Codes, and I invented the whole
like basically this is like taking an established concept, changing it just slightly to something that's more confusing, and then being like, I invented this concept, you know?
Concept. It's based around integer notation. So it's about how to build chords from numbers using integers. Now it's based on integer notation. but we call it chord codes. So Artifact says this method only works for root positions of a chord. The moment you move into chord inversions, this whole thing breaks apart. In your system, C major is 047. So what he means by 0 is, 0 is your root note. Count up your notes.
Oh, one thing that's funny too that I wanted to here, I almost forgot about this. Hold on a second. That comment on the Ninth Wonder video, his hoodie was referencing Curtis Mayfield. My point with that was just that having a sentence on your shirt is never, it's always like kind of cringe, just in my opinion. Hey, like, it's like, there's no, give me one example where it's not cringe to have a sentence on a shirt. But anyways, we're getting sidetracked here. Hold on, I want to show you this real quick. Okay, where is it? Gotta scroll up a little bit. Hold on, it's gonna take a second here. People were chatting it up today. Where is it? Where's the, okay, here it is,
How to create
Okay, hold on, let me download this.
How to create.
Okay, so, there's also this drama here too. So so after he posted this video, there was a comment saying, "No, I think musicians hate you for calling a fan the R slur." And then he deleted the comment. So apparently, I mean, I don't fucking care about this, like, at all. Like, say the word retard. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just funny. It's just funny that someone wrote that and then he deleted it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in this case, we'll play C major to keep it simple. Okay.
He don't want you to find this out.
So he says 047 makes the major C major.
That's what I said. I was like, whoa, based? Based?
However, what if you play C and E over a G? So he means an inversion like this. Okay, the second inversion.
Yeah, but hold on. How are you disproving what he said?
C and E over a G. So he means an inversion like this. Okay, the second inversion.
Okay.
What if you play it this way? Okay, he's saying. And he says that is still C major, which is correct. That's still C major chord. It has the qualities of a C major chord, yet it would not work with your numeric system for a major.
Well, I mean, it technically still does work. You just have to shift it down an octave. You have to count it and then shift it down an octave.
Chord. And here's where he's incorrect.
Weaver beats tithes and offerings.
Seriously, thank you for the $50, Busy. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm open to, hey, if I'm open to like hearing out where I'm wrong here. Where did I not do my research? Okay, I'm doing as much research as I can. All right. Thank you for the $50. It's generous of you, but I'm still going through with this here. I will be fair. I try to always be fair. Imagine after I got that, I'm like, well, you know what? He didn't do anything wrong. He's all good. He's all good. This guy's safe from criticism. $100 we will agree. I was joking, man. Thank you for showing my video. I got trolled. I got trolled by Busy. All right. Yeah, $100 I will agree. Anyways, I'll be as fair as I can. Best friends now.
Okay, because let me read his whole paragraph. Actually,
That was a joke, by the way. Don't send me another $50 for me to agree. Like, I'll agree if I agree with it.
Back a second. He says it has the qualities of a C major chord, yet it would not work with your numeric system for a major chord, which is incorrect. He says, however, in regular music.
So you gotta explain why it's incorrect. I think, honestly, the system still works, but you just have to like go down an octave. So it's like adding an extra step, you know?
Theory, as if.
Unless you're talking about like when it comes to like when you're trying to notate it, you know? Because then it's like, how do you explain it? You'd have to like make it instead of 7. What would that be, like -2 or something? Hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like -5. I don't know. It just gets fucking complicated like that, I feel like.
I don't teach regular music theory. He says, however, in regular music theory, both would be named as a C major. I've never said that wasn't. The inversion would just be named C over G. Okay, G in the bass, C major over G. What would you name that 059? No, it would still be a major chord. We just name it as the second inversion of a major chord.
See, I feel like, honestly, like the proper way to do this, Busy, in my opinion, like instead of like coming at artifacts on Twitter, like you could have just explained this in the comment section, you know?
Okay.
Like, I don't even think he's like hating from the sidelines. Maybe sometimes he is, like sometimes I am too. But I don't know. Like, I feel like this comment here is pretty fair. Like, this is about as fair of a criticism you'll ever get.
Okay. So I do teach traditional music theory, but as far as people getting into music theory, them learning scales and inversions up front is very convoluted. You know, I've taught a lot of people around the world. They don't comprehend scales and first, third, fifth.
But you should teach him that. I think that's the best way to do it. Just teach him that.
Scale degrees, inversions, and altered chords. They don't understand that right away. They know how to count though, and that's why I teach people chord codes. It's the starting point. It also gets very advanced. Well, let's go back to his commentary, because then I'll talk about this myth. He says, finally, you are even showing how convoluted your method is. So he's saying that people can't count, basically, because when you get into
I don't think he's really saying people can't count. Like, he's saying it's convoluted when it comes to like the inversions, you know? So like, and I feel like that's where it gets kind of tricky. Like, and that has nothing to do with like counting. It's just like, how would you even notate it?
making the chord progression, you suddenly switch to working with regular scale degrees. Again, it's not that I don't teach regular music theory. This is just a fast way for people to make chords and understand what a chord actually is. I do teach traditional music theory. If you go to,
I can pay in Bitcoin. I have there's a donation link for crypto down below. I made it because I'm pretty sure I made it because of you, fucking Terry. I made that fucking link.
my courses at busyworksbeats.com/music theory. You'll see for yourself. Okay. Then he says, making this even more confusing to a new producer, if you ask me. Well, we have thousands of customers that say the opposite. He says, it ain't that hard to learn intervals of a major or minor scale. Yes, it is. Because what is an interval? An interval is a number. Let me quickly dispel half of what he's saying here. What is a minor third? A minor third, for it to even exist, requires 2 points.
Wait, hold on a second.
He says, it ain't that hard to learn intervals of a major or minor scale. Yes, it is. Because what is an interval? An interval is a number.
Well, I mean, you can get people learning it right away, especially if you're doing A minor, you know? Like, it's just like, just white notes. Just white notes. You can't go wrong.
Let me
I don't know, the way I've learned, like, I don't even go by, like, the whole fucking counting shit. Like, I just know the fucking scales, you know? Like, I know a majority of them just by heart. And I feel like that's a good way to go about it.
quickly dispel half of what he's saying here. What is a minor third? A minor third, for it to even exist, requires 2 points. You need a tonic note, and you need to figure out where the minor third is. So let's say we want to make a minor third from where we at F. We're going to count up 3 notes, 1, 2, 3. It's called the minor third. You can't have a minor third without the tonic note. It doesn't exist. In order to get to the third, you need the first. So how do you get to the third without the first? Okay, so when his whole argument,
I'm getting confused here. Can somebody catch me up here?
is about chord codes and inversions, my question back to him was, who starts the chord outside of the root position? Like if I'm making a chord progression, like F minor 9, for example. Okay, I'm going to define that chord as F minor 9. I'm thinking, okay, I want to build a chord in F minor 9. Now, if I want to make changes to this chord, now, a minor 9, I probably would make changes to, so let's just make this F minor. So if I want to make changes, let's say I want C in the bass, and we'll stack it up. Okay, then I'm going to be moving the notes around to figure out the altered chord. Or let's say I just played that naturally and I want to figure out the chord type. This is why chord codes are so important, because
So I think he's saying, like, you just change it afterwards. I guess that's kind of what I was getting at.
I could visually look. It's probably better to watch this in a DAW. But I could visually see, okay, we're starting at F. I can see that the third is 3 notes away from F. Okay, so that shows me it's a minor third and a minor chord most likely. And then I can count C and pull that up an octave, it's going to be 7 notes from the tonic. So that means this is
Yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna use Suno instead.
an F minor chord. Chord codes are used to identify chords. Like most people don't know what
Yeah, this isn't his worst tutorial either. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the bar is like on the ground, but yeah.
separates a diminished chord, okay, from a minor chord. But when you count it out using,
I just think the system is a bit convoluted. I do agree with Artifacts. I don't know.
chord codes, you can say, oh, a diminished chord is 036, a minor chord is 037. So number gives clarity. Let's go back to his comment because I want to again go deeper with
The bar is a tripping hazard in hell. That's funny.
showing people this concept. Forgot
Got
where I
him.
left off here. Okay, and then he says, it ain't hard to learn the intervals in the major and minor scale. I never said it was hard. I said it was more complex.
I think he did say it was hard earlier, but I don't know if he said the intervals were hard. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he did use the word hard.
And when you know one,
I don't know what he said in this original video, though.
you can figure out the other for any key with little
The $50 change things? No, I'm trying to be fair in general,
to
bro.
no effort. That's not really true. Because I could tell you the C major scale. Okay, but the F major scale, I have to sit here and figure it out. Okay, tonic. Okay, whole, half, whole.
Well, this is a personal experience sort of thing. You know, some people will not struggle with this at all.
Whole, half. That takes a lot of work, and then I have to memorize the notes.
But you could just memorize them. That's what a lot of people do.
Teaching that way is for musicians who play straight onto a piano. You're learning by shapes more than you're learning by whole steps and half steps. And this is the fundamental issue that I had as a music producer trying to learn music theory, is because our system in FL Studio, Ableton, Logic Pro, we don't use a piano that's like we're playing piano straight on. From our view, we're producing sideways, okay? So from our view, we're looking at the piano roll sideways. We can't use shapes to build sideways. It doesn't work. So that's why my chord...
I'm getting confused. This is confusing the shit out of me. Oh, well, bro.
code system is
wait, hold on.
like we're playing piano straight on. From our view, we're producing sideways, okay? So...
Whoa, dude. The weed is kicking in, dude. Well, I mean, maybe if you turn your head sideways.
So from our view, we're looking at the piano roll sideways. We can't use shapes to build sideways. It doesn't work. So that's why my chord code system is so powerful, because it translates even if you're a musician or if you're a music producer who just works inside of a DAW, because now you can visually count up the keyboard and it makes sense. Whereas traditional videos you guys will watch on music theory, they're going to teach you guys based on chord shapes. And
is he on lean? No, but I am.
Again, the issue with chord shapes is that that's for people who play straight onto a keyboard. You can't transpose that sideways. It's very hard to learn sideways. And then he says,
it is very hard to learn side. True. That's a quote there, dude.
your system is a lot less logical and useful than you think it is, buddy. I added the buddy in there.
Oh my god. I feel like he kind of reads things in a negative context sometimes when they're not. Like, I feel like ArtFX was really not, like, he was really not going that hard on him here. Like, I think he's taking it in a different way than it was meant to be.
Because that's how he tries to talk to me online. It has more shortcomings than the already widely accepted theory. Okay, so here's the problem that most people don't understand. Let's talk about the problems with traditional music theory. So let's say I wanted to teach you guys music theory. Then my camera's a little crooked. Let's fix this.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so let's say I wanted to teach you guys music
It's still crooked, but don't worry.
theory with the traditional way, which is the scale first. In order to make a chord, okay, which is the first, the third, and the fifth, you have to learn a scale. So that's the first hurdle, okay, which is let's play all the white notes starting from C. So now you have to understand what a scale is and then what the scale is defined as.
I mean, bro, like, you can just, okay, if you know what scale you're going to play in, just look it up. Like, C sharp minor scale. You know what I mean? Like, and then just memorize it. So it's C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, you know? And then kind of play through it a little bit, and you're like, okay, I got it. I can play through these different chords now. I don't know, like, just pick the scale, look it up if you don't have it memorized.
So that's 2 steps involved already. Now the third step is, okay, we want to create a chord. We're going to play the first, the third.
Yes, DAWs also have scales built in too. I was gonna mention that, but I was also kind of like, I mean, we're talking about playing it here, you know.
And the fifth. Now you have to understand what scale degrees are. That's the third hurdle in the way. The first note, third note, then the fifth note. Okay. Then you have to understand and memorize.
Not the BWB fan, biggest BWB fan, but this is trash criticism. I mean, do you think this is like a good system? You think this was trash criticism on the screen over here? Because I feel like that was pretty fair.
Chord types, because without the chord code system, you don't know what actually makes a chord. Because if I play the 1, the 3, and the 5 in a minor scale, it's a completely different chord. And how do you know which scale
Gengar
you're
is
in
Kino.
if you haven't determined what the tonic is? See how many steps are involved just to make a simple chord? I don't know why my chord thing's not showing us the chord type. There we go, C minor. All right, so that's why I teach what I teach, is because we want to skip all the the in between steps to get straight to a chord. If I want to create a chord, let's say I want to create a minor,
Man, this is
11th chord.
video.
Let's start here at E.
Feels long.
The chord code is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0, 3, it's a minor third. 4, 5, 6, 7, that's a minor triad all the time. 8, 9, 10, this is a minor 7th chord all the time. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I feel like this system might be helpful for someone who's never going to actually play. If you want to play, you're way better just learning off scales. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
This is a minor ninth all the time, okay? And then let's... Okay, so we have 14, 15, 16, 17. So 0, 3, 7, 10, 14, 17. It's a lot of numbers, but we have chord code charts for free. Go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory. How did I just create a minor 11th chord without a scale, without skipping scale degrees? I didn't have to memorize what the root position is. I'm just playing a chord based on numbers.
It's not useful. You've been bought. I've not been bought. I have not been bought. I didn't say. Did I say it was useful? I was reading someone's comment.
And what if I go out of key? And here's where his argument falls apart, because what if I go out of key? What if I'm choosing a chord from a whole different mode or a whole different scale that is not in the E minor scale? Okay, so if I go from, let's do minor to major, let's see, we have to... Let's do a different chord. Let's do D minor. Let's say I want to do this like a jazz technique. Tyler the Creator style. That's not in the same scale. That's a borrowed chord. So using traditional music theory, you have to know how to even get to this chord.
But this is something you wouldn't do if you're a beginner. You know? Am I wrong here? Like the whole thing is like this is supposed to be easier for beginners, but if you're doing a non-diatonic chord progression, then you're not a beginner anymore. Right?
So what if you just wanted to play a major ninth?
Yeah, exactly. Beginners wouldn't know that you can borrow a chord. They wouldn't know about non-diatonic chord progressions either.
Chord right after minor ninth. That's where chord codes comes into play. It's based on intent rather than following somebody else's blueprint of what's going on. Now, do scales help to understand stuff? Yes. But in jazz, you're going outside the scale system most of the time.
That sounds crazy sped up. Hold on a second. Is he just playing too low? Oh, yeah, it sounds way better.
My thing's showing up. Let's do that one more time. There we go. Here's the altered chord substitute, tritone substitution.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with this here. Like, it's just like the whole premise is like this is easier for beginners, but then like the stuff you're using to like to justify it is not for beginners. You know?
Actually, not an altered chord, but here's the the sharp 9. Boom. Now tell me what scale that came from. Okay, you can figure out a root note and all this, but my point is, it was built on intent more than it was built on you have to do this. What about D minor into an altered chord? Okay, those.
Okay, we're gonna skip ahead. Okay, let me get to the more.
People approach music theory as here's a starting point. You must start from here. Whereas when you're playing and freestyling, you're just doing stuff. Now, to explain it to somebody else, you need to break it down into pieces, and that's what music theory is for. It's an analysis tool more than it is an intentful tool. I think that's why people get stuck with music theory. So let's go back to that picture so I can see the rest of the statement here. So this method only works. So we just showed and proved to you guys it does not only work for building root position chords. I even showed you how to break down complex chords into simple chord codes to make it super simple to know what the heck's going on. So we went over chord inversions. We went over the first part. Then he says, finally, you are even showing how convoluted your method is, because when you go into making the chord progression, you suddenly switch to scale degrees. Again, did I mention anything about scale degrees going from D minor to D minor ninth?
I think he did in the original video.
Let's make a real beat without referencing a scale at all. Okay, so this is where, again, people get stuck because they're just stuck in their ways, truthfully. Let me load up a plugin here. All right, so let's say you have a...
Okay, let's just skip to the beat. Theory is not a tool. I am a tool.
Make a minor. My system.
Oh, let's hear it.
Hear what this chord progression sounds like. Let's see how many notes are out of the scale.
Yeah, I think we're about done with this here.
But just want to show you guys magic. I can show anybody how to go from not knowing anything about music theory. As long as you can count, you can make a chord. Let's say you want to make a minor ninth chord. Okay, there's a chord code for that, which you guys will get the chord code chart for free. So it's 0, 3, 7, 10, 14. Basically, I'm going to close my eyes, pick a random note. Okay, so we landed.
I would rather just use this like space in my brain to like memorize like the normal way of doing theory.
On G. All I have to do is start here at G. This is the root note. Now we're going to count up the keyboard.
We're almost done.
By ear, by the way. Okay, because what if we transpose just like I just did just now? What key are we in? What scale are we in? It doesn't matter. It sounds good. That's the stuff you guys can learn. So
for what it's worth, I did a chord video 16 years ago that had intervals. Basically a chord code that starts on 1 instead of 0. Yeah. All right, I think that's it. Let's
go to
see.
busyworksbeats.com/music theory. I'll see you guys on the other side. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.
Oh, nice little short outro. Okay. Let me see what's next here. We got a lot to get to here. We got this. This looks interesting. The truth about music YouTubers and their products.
There are a ton of music YouTubers who work with brands to create products. Some of these include signature guitars, some are signature pedals, and some are pretty unexpected. Andrew Wong wrote a book, Rob Scallon is making a video game, and Adam Neely makes fine jewelry.
All necessary.
It's really, really expensive. There's like earrings that are like $16,000.
What, dude? Adam Neely makes $16,000 earrings? I did not know about this.
Adam, what's going on? What's going on, Adam? So this week, I'm gonna buy as many YouTuber music products.
Are you on Zans? Because I swear this deserved a whole ass, you fucking stupid busy call out. I mean, I'm just trying to be fair, okay? I'm not trying to just like completely shit on him unless it's warranted. And I did kind of shit on him in the beginning and a little bit towards the middle and end, I feel like. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
As I can, and I'm gonna rate them all on a tier list.
True, not hearing who BWB has worked with was disappointing. Yeah, it didn't really sell me.
To see if they're actually good or if these YouTubers are just cashing out. I'm looking at you, Rick Beto. I can't do it. I can't say that. S tier is the best possible thing ever, and F means it's a total scam. And I'm gonna be 110% honest. What do I care if anyone's mad at me? You know what I mean? I'm mad at Rick Beto for this video that he made.
Why Gen Z doesn't care about music? Wait a minute. Did he make that video? I've never seen that one. Hold on a second. Why Gen Z Rick Beato? Okay, now you're making me look like I'm getting paid off, busy. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs or channel memberships. Appreciate that. Now you're making it look like I'm getting paid off. Stop that. Stop that. That's a pretty old video. Okay, we gotta watch that after. I haven't seen that one.
I can't dig on him twice. Okay.
Appreciate that, though, busy. Please stop, though.
Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. More about them later. What is this? Well, it says Rhett Show on it. I'm assuming it's his slide. The glass feels nice. What am I gonna do with this? What is this for? No.
What the hell is that? Oh, is this one of those things like where you drink like out of a straw and it cleans it?
You get a nice volume. Nice amount of chocolate milk for this. Oh no. You should just make it a little longer.
What the hell what even is this thing? Did she explain what this was?
No. You get a nice volume. Nice amount of chocolate milk for this. Oh no. You should just make it a little longer.
Bro, she didn't explain what it's a guitar slide. Oh, okay.
D tier.
I'm just gonna do a quick.
Bro, I was fucking confused, dude. She's using it as a straw to drink chocolate milk, and I'm just like, well, okay, she's using it for the right purpose, right?
Tier list of ones you've tried already.
I'm gonna first start off with my favorite one, which is the DivKid Oct module.
For me, it would be an S if there was a clock input.
We use it every time we use modular.
Use it.
It's like what, 80 bucks? How much?
So never.
How much is it? Is that true? I'm gonna do like A+. It's a transit plugin by Andrew Wong. Multi-effect, and you can put LFOs on the effect. B+. Ghost. I'm just...
Yeah, transit. If we're talking transit 2, yeah, I would say B. B is pretty fair. It's okay. It's decent. Yeah. I would say it was low B in transit V1.
Transit. The jam pedals, the harmonic trem.
That one's great.
I don't know. There's something about that seal. I don't trust him. I'm gonna put this a little higher than transit. I think this is a pretty good start. What else we got? You can throw something at me? Yeah, I do.
That's
Skip the pedals.
Oh my god, it comes with a hammer. So this is like a novelty / gimmick pedal.
Each one of those is a different boost.
Now let's hear how it sounds. What the fuck is this? Do you think anyone is going to a gig rolling up with this on their pedal board? It's fun. It says another dumb idea. So they're self-aware. They knew they were making a C tier product with this. Not like a mean way. It's like a shit post.
That's what I'm saying.
C tier. I want to know what other people think of this though.
Bro, she went through some of these so quick.
Shelve it. Take it.
Okay,
We'll bring
alright.
it back. So I bought these products for this video. I'm a little embarrassed to admit that up until last month, I've been tracking my expenses like this. You know how time consuming this was? Like I had to copy everything over.
The worst part of all is like you're not using a mouse. Like fuck the trackpad.
Consuming this was like I had to copy everything over from my bank statements. Look at this. Luckily, today's sponsor, Rocket Money, is here to help. I don't know why I did that. It was weird. Rocket Money is a really easy to use personal finance app that helps you save more and manage your money better. I love using Rocket Money to categorize my spending so that as the month goes on, I can see which areas I can improve upon and which areas are looking good. For example, I can see how much money I spent on halal food this month. It's not that bad actually.
I'm more worried
Guys,
about...
stop with the gooning comments. No gooning comments, please. She watches occasionally. She might be here right now, okay?
how much you spend at Wally's.
All right, listen. Those are the best bagels in
Okay.
Long Island. You can create a customized budget in seconds with Rocket Money. The app
I'm gonna let the ad play because I don't know. We're watching the content. I'm not even really adding that much transformative commentary either.
tells you where your money's going at all times, and it will identify top spending categories with insights on how you can stay within your budget better. And the way it works is you connect your bank account, and Rocket Money will list out the subscriptions you currently have. You can select the ones you
Gooning
don't
at a
want anymore,
Safeway?
and
Oh,
Rocket
that's-
Money may be able to
that's
help you
nice.
cancel them with just a few taps. Remember when I had that Walmart Plus subscription? I signed up for the free trial, and then I forgot
what?
about it.
I didn't
I
know that
needed Rocket
existed.
I
Money.
didn't even know you
You
signed
forgot.
up.
You didn't know I signed up? To try Rocket Money out and unlock more features with a premium account,
Is this good? Has anybody used this? Because like I've seen it before and I'm kind of like, how does it know what you're already subscribed to?
head to
I know I'm reacting to a fucking ad, but I'm curious about this.
rocketmoney.com/Hopkins or click the link in the video description to start taking control of your finances.
Turns out YouTuber signature instruments are very expensive. So
Yeah.
instead of like buying a $2,000 Lindsey Sterling
This video
violin,
sucks,
Wait, you
does
didn't,
it?
right?
no,
I mean, I'm not really interested in like some of the products. You know what? I want to see the products I'm interested in. Yeah, I don't care about the guitar. I don't care about the pedals either. She skipped over like all the good stuff. Yeah, I don't care about it's like guitars and pedals, bro. Never mind. This might be an L. It's not even that it's bad, but it's just like I don't think we really care about it.
that slider can also do stuff for your
doesn't?
DAW
Right.
and MIDI. That key works like a sustain pedal.
Okay. Yeah, nah. Not gonna nuke it. Not gonna nuke it. I am curious about this Gen Z video though. Let's look at this. Yeah, I know everything is pedals. I know. But just it said YouTuber products, so I was thinking like, okay, we're gonna get something a little more diverse here.
Okay, so this is going to be kind of an old man yells at cloud video. I'm
That's like every video you do, Rick. That's like every video you do, Rick. Make sure to hit the like button, guys.
actually joking, but some people that
No,
watch this are going to
real.
think, oh, it's old man yells at
that's
cloud.
real.
Okay, I'm going to be 60 in a few days anyway, so I guess I would count as an old man. I guess you could say that I'm an old man. So I was
Okay. I really feel like he's older than that.
Over at my sister-in-law's this past weekend, and
he's only 60.
And
I didn't think he was 90, but I thought he was older than 60.
And my kids were playing Mario Kart on the big TV and stuff. And so I was like, oh, let me play that. So I sit down, I start playing with Lennon, and she destroys me. Then I sit down and play it with Leyland.
Yeah, this is 2 years old. I didn't know about this video's existence, though, until now.
She destroys me on this thing. And it's not like I've never played video games before. When I was a kid, Pong came out when I was in 8th grade. But in college, the student union at Ithaca College, where I went, had a video arcade up where they had ping pong tables and everything. And this is where you'd go. You go and you play arcade games there. And you play games like...
What do you think Rick Beato's drug of choice is? What do you guys think? I could see him being a coke guy like a long time ago. I could see that. I don't know. I don't really think he's a weed guy. Ketamine? Why do you think ketamine? Coke? Yeah, I think coke. Fint? I think Adderall is a little bit before his time. Alcohol? Sleep? He just sleeps. Pot?
Like Galaga or Asteroids or Space Invaders. And then when I was in grad school, there was a laundromat down the street from me, and there was a game called Gunsmoke.
He's never done drugs ever.
Every day, go down with my friends. My friend Aiden and I would go down and play against each other. It's a shooting game, fun game. I'd like to actually have it still, and then when I graduated and I was teaching at Ithaca College in upstate New York, every morning my buddy Paul and I would go and play this home run derby game against each other for like 2 hours. We were obsessed with it. And it reminded me, as I'm playing these video games, how addictive they are, playing Mario Kart. I mean, they're incredibly addictive. I was talking to Billy about...
I've never found Mario Kart. Damn, that is a boomer ass take. I've never found Mario Kart addictive. Like, there's not even like any real like progression to it. You just fucking race. Like, maybe it's a little more addictive when you're, like, racing, like, a friend or something. But, like, after a few times, it's like, okay, I think we got all we can get out of this, you know? Like, even a fighting game is a bit more enjoying, I feel like. Not that fighting games are bad, but it's just, like, you're kind of doing the same thing over and over, you know?
He's like, didn't you like the music? I said, what music? He said, you didn't hear the music in this? I was like, I didn't notice the music. I was focused so on the game. I was just trying to win. I wasn't thinking about the music, and I was like, man, this is so addictive.
He's like, man, Mario Kart's really addictive. It's almost as addictive as methamphetamine.
And I realized this is why kids that I meet, for most of them, are just not interested in music.
I feel like this is really, like, overgeneralizing, you know? Just, you had an experience with one person, so you think that everybody's like that?
They like video games. You know, when I was growing up, the way that we, our coming of age thing was buying records that we would save our money for.
Now, fighting games aren't bad, but I just feel like there's not like usually like a progression in them. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, like, for instance, like, what's addictive about like RPG games? You level up and you're like, oh, I'm leveling up, I'm getting new gear and stuff like that. Whereas like fighting games, it's kind of like a one-off thing. Sometimes there's like a tournament in it, like in the game. But it's just, you know what I mean? It just doesn't, it's not as addictive, I guess is what I'm saying. It's not that it's bad. It's that it's not addictive. Not as addictive, because there's no, like, progression to it. I mean, I know some games have that, like Super Smash Brothers has, like, that spirit mode.
And spend, whatever, $15 to buy a record. And you can only buy a certain amount of records. And you would listen to these records all the way through. They're the things that you shared with your friends. You'd hang out and go over to your friend's house. You'd sit around in their basement and listen to records and talk and do things. And you develop all these memories that were
okay, we'll look at the Rolly piano next.
Associated with these songs at the time that you grew up with. And it was different music than your parents grew up with, right? This was our music. It wasn't our parents' music. But nowadays, kids, when they grew up, the Gen Z kids, they grew up with the internet, with Wi-Fi. iPhones started in 2007. When I talk about Gen Z, we're talking about basically 1995 to, let's say, 2012. They have only known a world of the internet, of gaming, of Wi-Fi, of interacting with...
Bro, if he says Wi-Fi one more time, he really comes off as a boomer yelling at the clouds.
While they're playing video games, they're on Discord and they're talking to their friends and they're all playing together. Many times they're playing by themselves, but interacting with their friends at the same time. Or they're hanging out with their things like we were doing this weekend, where you have your controllers and you're playing together and you're screaming and you're trying your hardest and you're freaking out. So I can understand why music doesn't play a role in kids' lives because of the addictive nature of these video games, right? It's really apparent to me because I have done it myself, and I know that that music doesn't even occur to me when I'm playing these things. It's a single focus on this stuff. It's not like I don't understand what it's like to play video games. But the thing that's interesting is that the kids now, they don't want to emulate musicians like I wanted to. I learned to play the guitar. Everyone I knew, it didn't matter if they were musicians or not, loved music. Jocks, freaks, whoever they were. Musicians.
Bro, this is we're making a lot of assumptions here.
Everybody liked music. They just did. I didn't know one person growing up that didn't like music. But most of the kids that I meet today, and I meet kids, I go to my kids' schools, I talk to classes, things like that. I interact with teenagers all the time. And the one thing that's really common is that many of them are not engaged at all with music. They just don't.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there are some, but I think like it's probably been replaced a little bit. Like I think more kids are like, they want to do YouTube than they want to do music and stuff like that.
Care about it. Just doesn't occupy any part of their day because it's not interesting enough. There's no visual thing. There's no.
No, I just think it's just not as popular as it used to be. At least like, or not as popular. Like, it's not the cool thing, you know what I mean? Like, to them, it's like, oh, the cool thing is YouTube or TikTok. It seems like less effort, too.
Reward of winning, of shooting things, of doing whatever they're doing. It's just boring to them, right? And the people that they want to emulate are other gamers. All the different gaming channels that they watch people play video games. And you know what I'm talking. I mean, even the biggest.
Oh my God, dude. Yes. Yes. Okay. This is going to be some real boomer shit.
YouTubers. PewDiePie started out as a gamer, still plays games. Mr. Beast, he started out as a gamer. So many huge channels on YouTube are associated with video gaming. Then you have things like Twitch that people sit around and watch Twitch live streams. Some Twitch streamers like XQC will stream for 8 hours. People watch video.
I've never done that. What's up, Emily? How you doing? See, I told you guys, don't stop with the gooning comments. She might show up in here. You fuckers. I told you.
Gaming for 8 hours. They're not even playing in. Some of these video games have music in them, but do the kids really pay attention to music? Does it make them go out and seek out music afterwards? No.
You know what's crazy? I can't imagine what XQC is like to Rick Beato. Just for reference here, let me show you what XQC talks like. For anybody who doesn't know, like he is like the most like. His energy is so Adderall, you know. Like it just. Like listen to this guy talk. I'm not gonna speed it up.
Police were dispatched to a store parking lot as his change.
What the fuck?
Let me get one of them talking fast. Hold on. He talks really, really fast. Well, listen to this.
Guys, what the fuck's going on?
Wait, well, okay, it's just gibberish. I thought he was gonna talk more than that. Hold on. That wasn't sufficient.
XQC's body looks like that alien in Men in Black. You know what I'm talking about? Find it. AM, right there, top left. XQC.
Okay, that's pretty good. We need a clip of him talking. What is happening right now?
Why does your hair look like a hat? I don't know. Why does your dick look?
You win. QCL.
With this setup that he had with the camera, if he did a 180, he would have to go like this.
Anyways, gotta look at him raging. Anyways, you get the point. He speaks very fast. That was my point.
I don't think so. Not many of them. You'll find people that will watch this video, other YouTubers, and they'll probably say, oh, Rick Beato doesn't get it because young kids are into music. It's like, I have young kids. I talk to young kids all the time. I'm not out of touch with what kids are interested in. I'm very, very aware of it. And the biggest demographic on my channel is 25 to 34. Are those kids? No. But I have kids that work for me, like Billy. Billy is 20.
Billy is an old man name. I don't believe you.
How old are you, Billy?
26.
26, okay? Billy's a Gen Zer. I think barely. So I ask Billy all the time. I talk to Billy's friends. I talk to Rhett's friends. I talk to people in their 20s and their early 20s and their teens constantly. By the way, before I forget, because I forgot to do it, my call to action, hit the subscribe button on here. I never bring this up. This is my third video I've done this in. Because I'm trying to get to 3 million, but I'd like to get to 5 million. I'm trying to get some big interviews with people. And unfortunately, publicists that work for some of these famous people that are older, they only know numbers. You only have 2.9 million subscribers. Oh, well, call us when you get to 6 million or whatever. You don't even have to ring the bell. Forget the bell. Just hit the subscribe button. Just the red thing right now. Do it. Okay. Yeah. So what does this mean, though, that kids emulate gamers? They want to be YouTubers, or they want to live vicariously by following people that play games. They don't even want.
I think it's a couple things. Like, one, you kind of get a little bit of like the entertainment of like playing a game without actually having to do it. So it's like you get, I guess it is kind of living vicariously, but it's like more so that it's easier, you know? It's not even that you won't do it, but it's easier, you know? And then also some of the people that stream are pretty entertaining, you know? And it's also kind of like having a friend. Kind of sad.
Want to do that.
But don't leave. You're my friend.
I'm not sure what it means for society. But when I think about this, it's like, okay, what was it about music that grabbed me? What was it? Well, the people that I grew up listening to wrote their own music. It wasn't written by songwriters to make money. And many of the songwriters, you know, I always joke about these pop songs that are written by committees of people, 9 people or whatever. A lot of these people are in their 30s, 40s, 50s that are writing, that are songwriters. And yeah, some are in their 20s, but a lot of them are older. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak are both 36 years old. They're not even Gen Zers. They're older than that. They grew up when people actually played music. The millennial people...
They grew up when people actually played music. Oh my God, dude. I'm a member, so Weaver has to be my friend? Okay, sure.
My millennial friends, they developed their facility with it. They played video games, they did this stuff, but they also played...
Wait, what did he say again? That was crazy.
36 years old. They're not even Gen Zers. They're older than that. They grew up when people actually played music. The millennial people...
They grew up when people actually played music.
My millennial friends, they developed their facility with it. They played video games, they did this stuff, but they also played music. They grew up before that era of this, and so they kind of incorporated these things. They learned it just like I did as a boomer. I was born in 62. I'm a boomer, okay? So I adapted with the internet. I have a YouTube channel, right? I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I deal with the internet, and I understand the internet pretty much, you know, as well.
I understand Wi-Fi.
Most people do. Probably better than most people do. I understand kind of how these things work, right? I make videos for a living. Why doesn't music appeal to kids? This is really...
I kind of want to see him sit down in front of Adobe Premiere. I want to check something really quickly.
The question, what is it about it that makes it, and I'm not saying all kids, but a lot of kids, what is it about it? Is it just that video games that have this visual element to them that stimulates their brains, that they get this dopamine rush from doing these things or playing this stuff and trying to get better at this, that frankly music doesn't have, unless of course you're playing it? And one of the things that kids, they just don't want to take the time to learn to play these instruments. Now, that being...
Yeah, there's definitely like a stronger learning curve, you know? But I mean, people learn how to skateboard still. I don't know. I just think maybe there's more things for people to get into nowadays, and some of them are easier.
Said, some of the best players are alive today, young kids. But a lot of them develop their playing skills because of things like YouTube, because of tutorials. This is the tutorial generation, where they don't have to really have a good ear. All they have to do is be able to watch people play stuff, and they can do it. But if you gave them an ear training quiz, probably a lot of them wouldn't do that well on it. They're great at figuring out stuff where they're taught things by rote, or they can slow it down with every aid in the world to learn how to play things better. They've got them all. They play with their drum machines. They do all this stuff. They have very little interactive experience, though, playing with other musicians live. But they develop these skills as super virtuosos. They're bass players, they're guitar players, they're keyboardists, everything. And anything they want to learn is on YouTube for free, right? I put out videos like that myself. I just did a video on a Larry Carlton and Jimi Hendrix thing, but I've got plenty of things to teach people how to play. My channel was built around that. Not how to play, but also the theory behind it. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Am I just the old man yelling at clouds? I mean, I'm not really yelling. I'm saying that I experienced this myself, the addictive nature of video games. I just played this past weekend, bunch of games. It was hard to get.
He's like, oh man, I just found out about this game WoW over the weekend. I'm getting divorced from my wife is what I'm saying. She's taking the kids. I don't really care though. I have a guild now.
Off the thing. It was hard to say, okay, this is the last round that we're going to play, even though my girls were killing me every time, let alone Dylan. You know, I didn't want to play him, although I think that they're just as good as he is. I mean, Layla was crushing me at this stuff. And they're just laughing, and I just can't get the things moving in the right direction. The cards going up.
Drugs are sadly out of fashion as well. Well, more for me then. More for me. What can I say?
Off here, it's going off there, it's going there. I didn't know how to do it. Love to know your thoughts.
Bro, I could see him playing like a shaman or a druid for some reason. I don't know why. I see him being a shaman or a druid. Can I be the DM? I've never played D&D. I always, you know what's really sad? I always wanted to play D&D as a child. Didn't have friends. Didn't have friends who played D&D. I wouldn't say I didn't have friends. I didn't have many friends, but definitely none who were playing Dungeons and Dragons.
This is something that I think about every single day. And I've been thinking about it for the last couple of years. I just really don't make a video. I haven't made a video on this particular topic. Love to know what you guys think. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Did I mention subscribe? Subscribe. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we got next here. There's a lot of stuff to read. Oh, Rolly Piano. Rolly Piano. Okay, what's this new Rolly thing? Express yourself with Rolly Piano full walkthrough. Meet the new Rolly Piano system.
Okay, so this is going to be kind of an old man.
Hey, stop it. Wait, this is old. This thing is old. This one I think is new. Okay, let's look at this. So, meet the new Rolly Piano system, just play. Is this new? Hold on. I don't want to play D&D anymore, dude. I am way too Zoomer brained at this point for that. Like, I don't even find, like, I need an action RPG game at this point. Like, it was actually hard for me to sit down and get used to Baldur's Gate 3 at first. Once I did, though, I loved it. Just play. Okay, piano system for learners. This is the one, it has the airwave thing, and then also this, I think. Piano system. From your first notes to playing along with your favorite songs. Okay. Okay, let's see what this is. Has some dislikes, I'm not sure why.
Old pianos. Cool. No, we all love them.
Okay, yeah, I can see why already. Got this fucking generic ass music in the background. What is this?
Cool. No, we all love them. But, I don't know.
Dude, Baldur's Gate 3 was fucking dope, dude. Like, I was a little disappointed because it wasn't like Dark Alliance. Dark Alliance was better in my, well, I wouldn't say better. I kind of like that style more in my opinion, but Baldur's Gate 3 was amazing. I actually played through it at least twice. My girlfriend wanted to play it a second time before.
They're just not as easy, fun, or playful as they should be. Well, the piano of the future is here.
I must know the age of the person that made this video. There's no way. There is no way. They gotta be Beato's age.
What's up? I'm the all-new Rolly Piano system. I'm powered by Rolly Piano and Airwave. What's up?
What's up? Bro, does it speak to you like this?
New Rolly Piano system. I'm powered by Rolly Piano and Airwave. What's that mean? Well, it's a mix of AI magic, infrared cameras, and honestly, you. Your hands just became music magic.
This ad is fucking terrible, dude. This is like if you... like, it's just so out of touch. You know what I mean? The music is, like, really old. It's like... I don't know, man. It's like when we have ads these days, we either get this or we get like an ad where they don't tell you what the fuck it is and it just shows the product like way too fucking close up or something, you know? You think it was made with AI? I was gonna suggest that, but I don't know.
Learn? Well, it just got easier and more fun than ever with hand tracking. How about starting with playing the hits? We got them all. From Taylor to Sabrina to Billy to the Beatles.
This is made for children, 100% for sure. I mean, not just this part here, but the advertisement is made for children. Like, listen to this. We got Britney, we got Taylor. Like, they're even just saying their first names, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, cool kids.
Playing the hits. We got them all. From Taylor to Sabrina to Billy to the Beatles and Bach.
I like how they just throw in the Beatles there, too. We got Billy, Britney, the Beatles. Does it have 0 scale degree mode? Unfortunately, no. I don't think so.
What if you could learn every scale, chord, melody?
It's a kid right there in the ad. No, that's not what I'm saying. I know it's for children. I'm saying the ad is also for children. Like they're planning to show this to 7-year-olds. Is what I'm saying.
That's ever existed. They're all here. How about knowing when you're absolutely crushing it? Or might need a little helping hand? Is playing video games more the way you learn?
Shut the fuck up. Never mind. I'm in. Fuck you, Rick. I'm in. I'm so in right now. Fuck you, Rick.
Games more the way you learn? Play on. Or you just want...
This is how I play video games too. I don't know about you guys. Got to get that really good posture.
Or you just want to fall...
Fuck that. I feel like I destroyed my neck just now doing that.
In love with music. I'll teach you everything. Are you making me?
Are you winning, son? Shut the fuck up, Dad.
Come on. We're into that too. This will be the best music you've ever made. Because now you can play the air. And these new keys will get you going. Let's find the perfect sound. And play literally every instrument.
What the hell is going on right now? I don't even know what's happening.
Did we just become best friends? I think we're seeing a theme here. The rules have changed. Now, they're up to you. So I guess...
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want this. Like, ironically, though. Oh my god, I really think I tweaked my fucking neck.
Let's just play.
My ADD's overdrive mouth off the phone with this commercial. Yeah, dude, my favorite part was the Subway Surfer gameplay. Let's see, do a review. I wonder how much it is. It's probably pretty expensive. Rolly piano is available now to pre-order. Oh, $200. That's not bad. $300 with the piano and Airwave bundle. Plus, get free add-ons worth an additional $277. Well, I'm in. See if it's ass. It's probably ass. I want this like I want a fleshlight. I kind of want it too. I don't know. I don't know if I like want it like unironically though, but I kind of want to fuck around with the game shit. Is that crazy? Oh my god. Maybe Beato was correct. Yeah, it's got DLC, guys. It's got DLC. Well, I think this one's not expensive because it's for kids. All right, let's see. Review it at least. Okay. All right, let's see what we got next here. Got a lot of stuff today. They have this Behringer thing. We'll get into the Behringer thing in a little bit. We'll do this next. They stole my song and thought I wouldn't notice.
And it's not just similar.
Okay, what is this?
And it's not just similar. It's my cover, my XX cover. She took it straight from my YouTube video with a downloader.
Wait, hold on. They stole my song and I thought I wouldn't noticed. They stole my cover.
And it's not just similar. It's my cover, my XX cover. She took it straight from my YouTube video with a downloader. They steal my song and have a big.
The way she's saying this is... God, is there something wrong with me? I think there's something wrong with me. I feel like the way she's delivering this, it sounds like a joke. Plus, like, the background music.
Making money off the millions of views on YouTube and Facebook. This is theft. Plain and simple.
I can't tell if this person's being serious or not. It's edited like it's a joke.
Hey everyone, it's Nini here. So I have got a bit of crazy story to share with you today. It's about my Chinese
Guys, no racist comments, bro.
Instrument cover of the Cranberry song Zombie. This song means a lot to me. I wanted to do an instrumental version of Zombie using traditional Chinese instruments. And the response was incredible. The video went viral and got over 2.5 million views on YouTube, over 5 million on Facebook, and hundreds of thousands more on TikTok. It was crazy. I was so excited. I even uploaded a full track to my Bandcamp and made it free for download. Yes, it's free. It's still...
I'm having a very hard time taking this seriously. I'm having an extremely difficult time between like the dramatic music, the sound effects, the fact that it's a cover.
Up there if anyone wants to grab it. Now as a musician who often covers songs, I'm used to getting copyright claims. On YouTube and Facebook, it's pretty normal. Usually, the original composer gets a...
Okay, I'm gonna speed it up. Hold on.
share of the video revenue, which I 100% support. That's how it should be. But recently, something unusual happened. I got a copyright claim on my zombie cover. No big deal. I thought that at first, until I saw the details. The claim wasn't from the Cranberry.
What's with the fucking music, dude? No, shut the fuck up, dude. Bro, it's fine that she's reading a script, you know what I mean? But like, cause like, I don't know, I'm not sure like how familiar with English she is. Like, it might be a second language or something.
Cranberries over their label. It's what.
Like, bro, I'm having such a hard time taking this seriously when you're like, but it got copyright claimed. Do 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 do. Like, it's like. You're kind of deflating all seriousness here by throwing that in.
It's from someone named Lisa Live through a music distributor called Ditto Music. And I thought, who is Lisa Live? She is not a member of the Cranberries or a songwriter of Zombie. So I did some digging. I googled Lisa Live Zombie and found an R&B cover of Zombie that she released. At first, I thought, okay, maybe our covers sound similar, and this is just an auto-claim mistake. But then I listened.
Why are you always bitching 24/7? Your problem with everything in your videos? Do you think this is perfect? Do you think I should just ignore how fucking weird this is? How it comes off as a joke? You want me to just bury my head in the sand? Like, what the fuck, dude?
To her song, and it's not just similar. It's my cover, my XX cover. She took it straight from my YouTube video with a downloader. Then she uploaded it to Ditto Music and started claiming ownership. How do I know it stole from my YouTube video? Well, the versions they uploaded is the exact same as my video. Check out this. She says she writes the song.
I love that, the downvote.
Arthur.
Gotta let him know.
Producer, Lisa Live. Can you believe that? It's my song. You can just hear my instrument. It's even copied my outro, where parts of the song replaced as I thank my Patreon members. Look at this. The song is ending. And we're going to repeat again. Thank you, my Patreon members.
god.
Also, is connected to my page. So, to sum it up, they steal my song, claimed it as their own, and have been making money.
Thank you to my Patreon members.
The millions of views on YouTube.
There's just like a, I guess what's like interesting about this video is like some of like the forced drama, and then also like the change in emotions out of nowhere like that.
YouTube and Facebook. All while I lost the ability to make money. And here's the thing, I'd already made the song free to download. They didn't even need to use a SKED downloader. So to Facebook and YouTube and Digital Music, please help me out here. This is theft. Plain and simple.
This is theft.
And to everyone watching,
this is theft.
I'm sharing this story to highlight just how broken this copyright claim system can be. It's heartbreaking to see how easy it is for someone to steal from small, unsigned artists like me.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I think you're much larger than this person. But yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
If you want to support me, consider checking out some of my original music and share this video. And that platforms know that creators like me need better protections.
Like, you might as well just take this to the absolute limit and then put like fucking lightning and then rain, like green screen rain over your face and lightning. They took my song.
Thank you for listening and supporting my music and for helping me fight.
I mean, realistically, like, yeah, I mean, I understand making a video about this. Like, I would probably do the same. You know, you gotta milk it, you know, you gotta milk it. You gotta milk those view teats, you know? But you're probably just best reaching out to them. You're probably just best reaching out to Ditto Music.
Back against this. Let's make some noise and show them that independent artists won't back down.
Okay. She's unsigned, no way. It's a pretty gray area, to be honest, because she doesn't own the rights to Zombie. What the person did is shitty, but Imagine Cranberries did it to her. Well, the problem is, like, they actually took her video. Weaver accent change. Yeah, I almost said it like her at first. I was like, Ditto Music. And I was like, wait, sorry, Ditto Music. I was, like, listening to this for too long. It, like, rubbed off on me. Just got done milking myself, brother. That is gross. No, she's got a pretty big channel, 248K. Okay, let's see what we got next here. Diddle Music. That's gross. Alright. I don't know what this is. It's like a motorized MIDI controller. What up? Motorized MIDI controller for software and hardware. We might do music review after. I have to like run to the store a little bit later though, before Walmart closes. Because my mom, she had like surgery on her leg, and I've been having to help her out. Ableton Live modes? Wait a minute. Is your mom a code for cat? No. Hold on. Wait. I might be interested in this. Yes. Hit the like button. Yeah, I've been having to help her like go to the bathroom and stuff like that. I mean, not like, just like take her to the bathroom, not like anything more than that. Okay, 3 modes, mix MIDI plugin. Mix mode, okay. Somehow this seems awesome. I kind of want this. Plugin mode, okay. It's basically just like a controller, but it seems like a smart controller or something. I don't know. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Look how it's moving. Look how it's moving. Oh my god. It's only $3.99. Yeah, they're motorized and it recalls. I'll buy this and send you my push 2. Well, that'd be awesome. Yes, I did a video with the Bitwig interface like right before this. It's up on my channel. Okay, so there's like a learn mode. This is pretty sick. Let's learn. Then you click okay, you press learn, and you click a parameter. Okay. How long has this company been around, and will they be there to service the motors when they break? Because they will certainly break. Melbourne Instruments. Yeah, I've never really heard of them before this. This does look good, but I am a bit concerned about the... I'm a bit concerned about, you know, the future. Well, the earliest thing they have is 2 years ago. Hold on. Melbourne Instruments. They make motors for drones. The ad was also good. Yeah, that was a good ad. It wasn't like it was. We found like a middle ground between like Nintendo Switch 2 ad and then ROLI piano ad. Roto Control. Yeah, I think this is what we were just looking at. Oh, they're at NAMM right now. Oh. Let's see. Roto Control, motorized MIDI controller for software and hardware. And it's got color too. Walmart's still open. Yeah, it's open for the next 3 hours. It's I live in Hawaii. So if I do music review, it'll have to be like a little bit short or something. This looks pretty sick. I might be a fan here. Truly unique motorized MIDI controller, unlike anything seen before. Rethink software and hardware interactions via fully assignable motorized touch-sensitive knobs. Over 16,000 possible assignments. I like how they didn't put like endless. You know, usually they'll be like endless. Should I sell my Kai Force before it becomes obsolete? That price of that might already be falling because you don't know if they're gonna add MPC3 support to it yet. Let's look. Is it out already? Hold on. Buy Roto Control. Oh. Wait. Wait. Okay, I think we're back. We're back. Okay. Bro, I'm about to switch ISP. Like, seriously. Because, like, I've called them out to my house, like, probably 5 to 10 times at this point. 5 to 10 times I've called them and had them show up and do nothing. They've done everything, basically. No, I noticed. Let's see. Wait, where did you find the price of this? €389. €389. Not currently in stock. Okay. But available to order. Finance from $987 per month. Bro. That's gonna take like fucking 3 years to pay off. Do the other ISPs use different lines? I'd have to find that out. Because I do need to do something about this. It's like seriously fucking up my streams. Like, they've tried everything. Like, they told me there was water in the neighborhood's lines. And I called them and asked them about it. And they're like, we'll send someone out to your house. So I'm like, well, you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. They're like, bye. They'll be there tomorrow at 8 in the morning. They show up here at 8 in the morning. They, like, change out everything in the house. And then I'm just like, okay. Maybe this will help. They're like, we also put some, like, interference preventing shit on the cables. I'm like, okay. Oh, I hope that works. A lot of you guys have dogs here, apparently. Man, this is kind of sick, man. I like it. I like it because it's like minimal, and it does a lot. You know, minimal and does a lot. Those are things I want. Okay, I don't know. I might want this. This is kind of sweet. It's got MIDI in and out. Oh, you have to. Okay, wait. You have to USB it and power it. That's a little. That's not as good. They all use the same cables. They just buy bandwidth. Get Starlink. People keep saying that, but I heard Starlink is trash. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got next here. So that looks pretty sweet. That looks pretty sweet. I guess we could check out the Behringer thing. Behringer Bros. Assemble. Okay, we got Sonic State here with Behringer. The Behringer BX1, the DX1 and CS80 together. Yeah, true. At least it's USB-C. What is happening right now?
this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. This is a kind of new thing.
Yes.
So the BX1, I swung by
shit. What do you
earlier
mean?
and saw posted on Instagram, and everybody went, "What the hell is that?" And this is a real surprise. So tell me.
Yes. So this is basically the child of two legends, because we have here a DX1 plus a CS80 filter banks with envelope, VCAs, and LFO. So
right, okay. So I mean, it's a lovely looking thing. I really like the way that you've done it. So essentially the same voice structure as DX1, but with the added analog
filters, exactly. So, and this is a 32 voice of polyphony
It sounds like pretty sweet.
unit. So we have 32
Might be one of the more expensive Behringer products.
filters in it. So there is quite a lot of analog going on in there. And
Starlink
you
is
have
not trash.
the complete
Look into it.
DX1 interface now, which is one of the best to see what's going on the DX7 synthesis. So for example, you see
Yeah, this looks like the most expensive Behringer thing by far.
you can look at your
Oh my god. Wait, we gotta look at this, dude. BOBEATS, drama and toxicity.
you can look at your
Oh yeah, there's the algorithms.
yes, your algorithms with your operators, how they are laid out.
This looks like a nightmare to program though.
Then you have your envelope here. You can edit for every operator, your cable scaling, your sensitivity.
Bro, this looks like a nightmare to program. Sounds good though. Yeah, it's an 80s car dashboard. What the fuck? This is fucked.
And that's the new part. You have here the
6K is
CS80
my
filter
guess. I think it's less than that. This is Behringer we're talking here. I'm thinking like 1,000, maybe 2,000.
with their envelope, which is the same envelope as the CS80.
Right, okay.
And we have, of course, an effect also section here.
Okay.
Yeah, they remade the worst UI in history. The funny thing is, like, Behringer, like, they will improve certain things, but they didn't improve this horrible UI here.
I was going to ask, because what we were hearing was quite dry there, so what effects have we got inside?
Exactly. So we have a lot of effects like reverb, chorus, and more.
I would hope so. I mean, look at the size of this fucking thing, dude.
So,
right.
Yeah.
So where are we with this? Because this is obviously, is this
$12.99? Oh, I called it.
Prototype, or what's the...
Yes, so this is a prototype, but this is a fully functional unit. And now we still have some development to do now to refine many aspects of it. And we expect maybe to be ready next year.
Okay, so Damien's been playing a little bit, so maybe you can carry on. Is there anything with any effects in there that we can hear, or the effects not?
Only do the filters at the moment.
Okay, so the effects aren't implemented yet. Okay, I just wanted to check. But so Damon's just sort of playing.
That'd be nice in GF. That's your guess. Okay.
So it's kind of crazy idea.
Hey, hit the like button, guys. Come on. Let's get to 100. We can do 100. We got 162 people here. Come on. We can do it.
Not just a straight replicant. You know, you've gone.
Yeah, I could actually hit the like button myself too.
Yes, exactly, and that was actually a very big job, you know, because of course you have two DX7
This stream has been an accent buffet.
in there, but the interface as well was very complex to recreate, and all the analog section, which is very big with 32 filters, which is a lot, no? So you have to generate all the CVs and so on. So that was also a big job. And yeah, so this is really a flagship unit, no? Because so many things going on here.
So I know this is early.
Yes, so this.
Hold on. Hit the like button myself. Okay, we're at 87 now. All right.
I mean, have you got any idea where it might sit in the kind of pricing?
Well, to be fair, the guy's playing because there's so many people here, you know.
Structure of Behringer.
Yeah, pricing.
Like they're trying to constantly demo it basically the entire time they're there.
We can't say yet, but as usual, you say it's affordable.
Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. So I imagine interest has been extremely high in this. Yeah.
Yes, we've noticed that a lot of interest, and I mean, we are very glad because all the effort we put in developing these products.
And it's not as heavy as an original DX1 either, right? So
no, fortunately not. It's
yeah, it looks like it
lighter.
takes all the bottom.
Even if there is quite a lot of electronics inside with all the filters, but yes, much lighter unit.
Yeah.
And so
yeah, I agree. I didn't pass it. Looks like a nightmare.
Have you got modulation? Because there wasn't really modulation in the DX1 in the same way. Have you got LFOs that you can assign to filters and that sort of thing, or is it just envelopes?
Oh,
yeah, so on the CS80
they have some direct audio going on here. What is happening?
And envelopes for the filters. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you,
Damon,
Nick.
as well. Thank you for showing us, gentlemen.
Whoa. I'm scared. Oh. Around 7:30. That makes sense. Actually seems pretty good. Okay, let's look at this, dude. BOBEATS. Let's talk about the future of this synth channel, my health, and online drama and toxicity. Online drama and toxicity. I swear to God, if he mentions me, I'm gonna screech. I'm gonna fucking screech because I don't even talk about this dude. I would not be surprised though, because people just be pointing fingers at me lately. And then quitting.
I hope you want to support what I'm doing in 2025. But before I talk about my plans for 2025, here's a recap of where we've been. In 2015, I randomly started uploading YouTube videos, and let me be honest, I was terrible at it.
Welcome to my second video log here from my vacation. So here's my mobile setup. So here's where I'm sitting. I have a very comfortable little pillow here.
But there was at least a little bit more beats in BOBEATS.
Dude got beats in his name. You don't even make beats.
In 2015, I even made a couple of reviews, but let me be honest, they were really, really, really bad. In 2016, I made a life-changing decision. I picked up Innovation Mini-Low content that I'm actually known for, and it has been one of my favorite synths ever since. I still use it quite a lot. 2017 was also the year that my synth addiction worsened, and I got into...
Let's skip over the 10 years of the SynthTuber thing.
Where we are. During my 10 years here on YouTube...
Nah, his hair was already gray, I'm pretty sure.
I've made a ton of different videos, different kinds of videos, but the main thing I've been making is synth reviews.
That thing looks pretty nice. What is that? That looks expensive. That looks fucking expensive.
Sometimes studio monitors, sometimes mixers, but for the most part, it's been focused on instruments, and that is not gonna change.
And then they're like, yeah, I'm basically gonna be doing the same exact thing.
But yeah, I'm here for it, and I'm here.
And then we look into each other's eyes lovingly. And then slurp on spaghetti. Together.
Here, first and foremost, to serve you all, because without you all, there would be no BOBEATS channel. I couldn't be doing this full time. But yeah, I just want to keep making the videos that you all want to see. But something I don't want to lose track of is my own voice. I feel that sometimes when you make synth reviews, they get very technical, and I want to focus a lot more this year on my own voice and what I think and what I have to say. So you might see me tackle some more difficult subjects, but I promise it will be synth and music related. I won't turn the channel into something else suddenly. Of synth reviews, what can you expect? Well, I have the TO5. It's actually...
I don't care. Let's see, other content.
And in terms of other content, there are so many different videos that I want to make. I want to make more comparison videos, comparing different samplers, different synths. It's just easier to understand like the value of a synth when you compare it to another synth. So that's something I want to do. I'm definitely going to Superboot
hopefully
this
you compare
year.
it to
It's
the
just a
correct
great
ones,
synth
though.
event.
It's really
Just
hard to
compared to
know what
something
Superboot
trash,
is if you haven't
not a
been
good
here.
value.
It's a music festival, it's like a community event. It's also a place where manufacturers showcase their gear, but the actual people who make the gear are here. You can ask them questions.
Health update. All right, let's see what the health update thing is. And then the drama.
And for those of you wondering how things are going with my health, well, it's steadily improving.
Was there something wrong with his health? I don't know. I don't really understand.
I don't want to jinx it, it's still not great all the time. I still have severe abdominal pains, but I do, as you can see, exercise a lot more. I just came.
Oh, bro, the music, the music. Oh God, bro, don't. What makes people do this, man? Like, if you want to be taken seriously, if you're talking about a serious topic, do not put sad music. Do not put sad music ever. Ever. Don't ever do that. It deflates it.
Back from gym workout. I do about 3 to 4 workouts a week. I do actually Greco-Roman wrestling, which I used to do when I was younger, when I was more fit. But it's been very fun. I'm doing that with my son 2 times a week, so that's very intense. And then I do about 2 sessions at the gym every week. So health-wise, definitely going in the right direction. I also want to briefly touch on something that's been bothering me for a while, and that is the increased levels of toxicity online. I think that the toxicity that exists
Has it really increased?
in the synth community, it exists in every community out there. It's just a reflection of the toxicity online in general and kind of the general state of the world, if you will. And I just want to get across that I think we have something special here in the synth and music tech online community, and that is something to bond over that transcends politics, that transcends
Imagine if you put sad music here too.
the state of the world in a way. It's a space where we can all come together and share our enjoyment of something. We don't even have to listen to the same kind of music. I know, for example, the music I listen to isn't the music that most of you listen to. And that's fine, because we share
play
a
that
love
again.
and excitement for synths and music tech. And that's special. And I think we should be careful not to ruin that. I think we should really try hard to treat one another with respect. We don't have to agree about everything, but we can still be respectful. And we should really try hard not to let the synth community devolve into this drama-infested toxic waste where no one's happy, where comment sections are just filled with personal attacks and hate and toxicity.
Where is that happening? Where is that happening? Like, I feel like the only time that's ever happening is where somebody makes like a real mistake, you know? Like where you like really fuck up, where somebody really fucks up and it's probably like a little bit warranted. Like, I don't think that's just happening everywhere. Like, I think there are like random like bad comments, but like who the fuck cares? That's normal.
And you and I, all of us, we are part of it. And I think we should just try. Because otherwise we just run the risk of poisoning the community well, so to speak, for everyone. And suddenly it's impossible to have a good time here. So what I'm saying is that I want to keep things constructive, not just positive. We don't need, just positivity. Oh, everything's great, there's no problems. But keep things constructive and that we relate to one another as human beings with respect, with dignity, with a level of decency. And honestly, I think we need to work on it because the world is in a bad state and therefore the internet is in a much worse state than it usually is. So if we don't want this to affect...
I don't know if that's true, dude. I feel like it's like, I mean, at least from my perspective, I feel like it's the same. It's the same. It's been the same. Like, I feel like if anything, the only real difference I've seen is like in political spaces and shit like that.
Everything we're doing here in the synth community, we need to work on it. So I think that was pretty much everything I wanted to share in today's video. And if you like what I do on YouTube, please support it over on patreon.com/BOBEATS. It's the best way.
That reminds me, guys, check out my Patreon. Great way to support the channel as well.
To support what I do.
Yeah, I mean, if the well was getting poisoned, it's been poisoned a long time ago. The posh Swedish accent sounds like Kermit the Frog. Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I was trying to be positive here. I was trying to be really positive here.
And if you can't, you can always like the videos, you can share them with a friend, or just leave a comment. Everything helps.
I think a lot of people are basing this off of Scott's synth stuff video with him quitting, but he's not actually quitting because like a week later he was like, just kidding guys, I'm not really quitting. Yeah. All right, what is this? Is the recording studio dead? What killed it? All right, let's see what this guy has to say.
Welcome to NAMM, where every year we find out how much gear can smell like Axe body spray at disappointment.
I don't know. I went to NAMM and I personally don't remember smelling Axe body spray. I don't know about that.
So what is NAMM? It's a whole lot of different things. It's a bunch of people getting together and trying to show you all their brand new products, but it's also sitting in a bunch of classrooms and listening to pros or experienced individuals talk about whatever is on their mind at the time. And we...
hold on. What do you think about the new phase? You probably don't DJ. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know about, I haven't looked at the new one though.
Me and Josh got to go to one called, as inflammatory as it may sound, The Future of Recording Studios, Opportunity or Crisis. The lineup for this one was too good to pass up. Alan Friedman, who's a CPA accountant partner, he was in a ton of different bands with very punny names. Lee Bench, he's one of Alan's partners and runs the Steakhouse Studio.
I would say there is some disappointment usually at NAMM. It's usually not as... like, they usually don't have a lot of new shit.
Zoe Thrall, currently the director of the Hideout Recording Studio, has worked and managed some of the largest
Seems a little bit better this year,
Paul
though.
Salvatore. If you've never seen the documentary Sound City, go watch it. Fantastic. She's a former vice president Cap.
Yeah.
They will. One of the things that I found super interesting.
Please check out the Bitwig interface, bro. I just posted a video. I just posted a video with it where it's like half the video. Go watch that after this.
And also really comforting to...
Yeah, fuck this. Our first nuke of the day. Sorry. God, that's really toxic. What a toxic name. All right, back to NAMM, guys, where all the action is happening currently. Almost like currently. Okay. Let me see how long this Fantano video is.
Hot and ready.
Oh, fuck this. 56 minutes? Not today, pal. Not today, pal. This is one about the Spotify editorial thing with them buying placements for it. Let me see if there's anything else people have here. What is this? Okay. Oh, shit, I almost forgot. AP mastering. Ah, man. I would like to do like some research on it beforehand, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's get into it.
In a recent video, I upset the analog purists by divulging an industry secret about record cutting. The fact that since the 80s, the vast majority of records cut went through at least one set of digital converters. The title of that video was Vinyl is Digital Anyway, but vinyl's just a chunk of plastic with grooves cut into it. There's nothing digital about that at all. That's a clip of a computer booting into the FreeDOS operating system from a vinyl. That's pure digital computer data. But reel-to-reel tape is analog though. No ones and zeros there. Just good
I'm over this guy. Yeah, me too.
old-fashioned sellotape and rust.
Most of my career, Sony 3348 digital tape machine, 48 tracks on one tape, 48K, 16-bit. That was my sound for thousands, if not 15,000 songs. It was a major part of my sound.
It's a lot of songs.
For most of my career, it was the 3348.
Anyone who's confused by this just probably doesn't understand what analog actually means. And that's okay, because by the end of this video, you're going to be an expert.
Oh, man.
What
Bro, we have some crazy shit out here. Wait, hold on. This is another video. Or we're not gonna watch it right now. Maybe after. Why don't instruments in Pro Tools sound the same as in Reaper? Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
does analog mean then? Well, let's start off with what people typically think analog means. Analog is the real sound, which is smooth and continuous, whereas the digital is some kind of numeric computer representation of the analog sound. And
yeah, it is true. It has to get converted to digital at some point.
because it has a sample rate, you get one number per sample.
I use an ad blocker, so please take this donation instead of my ad revenue.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Anonymous. Thank you for the 420.
Which results in this horrible, jagged, stair-step waveform. So obviously the real analog, smooth one.
Are you at NAMM right now? You said you were, right? Where my clips at, dog? Where my clips at, man? I mean, so far I've seen some of the cool stuff. Like the BEHRINGER synth actually looks kind of cool. Sounds pretty cool. I saw you guys were streaming earlier. Just happened to stream at the same time. This is not an attack. There's no attack here. There's no drama, no toxicity here.
One is better. And if you agree with this popular definition, you're wrong. So you should
get to the Antelope subscription BS. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, I'll throw that in the next one. I'm gonna film another video tonight.
Continue watching to find out what the actual truth is. The word analog comes directly from the Greek word
Análogos,
and it means something that is similar or comparable to something else, either in general or in some specific detail. Something that is analogous to something else. Analog systems can be created to model pretty much anything you want using pretty much any technology you want. Lord Kelvin's tide predicting machine from 1872 was an all-analog model of tidal heights and used pulleys and gears and cranks as the medium through which that information was stored. The Phillips machine used fluid to model entire economies. And it doesn't just apply to something pretend, modeling something in the real world. We can flip that round as it...
I've been having a hard time watching his videos lately. There's just so much history lesson in it. There's no takes.
It's the case when scientists use soap films to help solve for mathematical equations. But we're not mathematicians. We don't care about formulas and soap bubbles. We care about audio. So how does that apply to music? Well, most people know that you can store music in a bunch of different formats. But what our ears hear are sound waves and not magnets or light or some other thing. We need to start with sound waves to actually hear the thing in the first place in the room, and we can record that, but at the other end of that process, we need to get a pair of speakers to transform it back into sound waves so we can actually hear that with our ears. It's the bit in the middle that we're concerned with the analog recording technologies. So let's have a look at a couple of historic formats now. Most people understand that analog tape works on a magnetic principle. Your microphone converts the sound waves into a voltage, and that voltage is used to magnetize the tape in an analogous way. But before tape was the standard, wire was actually used as the storage medium. Just a thin metal wire wrapped around a spool. Everyone knows that records store the information in a groove, but less people know about optical analog recording. And in fact, optical was used as the industry standard way to deliver audio for film since the 1920s and definitely in the 1930s.
I can't either, man. I can't get through these. Like, this is not fucking stream content. Oh,
Discrete
fuck
distinct.
this, dude. Nope. Not today. Okay. Let's get to the next thing here. Maybe the next thing could do music reviews. Either that. It's either gonna be music reviews or studio reviews. What do you guys think? Music review or studio review? Let me know. Studio reviews. Duke Nukem. Studio. Oh, okay. Okay, we're getting a lot of studio reviews. Okay. Okay, we're getting more studio reviews. Okay. All right, I guess we'll do that. So if you want to submit your studio to get roasted or reacted to, we'll do a little bit of both. Okay, I think we'll do a little bit of both. We'll do the studio review first. Send in your studio, a picture or two to rate your studio. You can add in any information you'd like also. God damn, there's people having fucking conversations in here. Why would you do this? You're making this harder for me to navigate. Ooh. Okay, let me notify the Discord real quick too. You see Ben's video about plants? Not yet. Okay. Here. Sorry guys, it's gonna take a second. You know, let me play some cool music in the meantime. Hopefully this doesn't get claimed. Okay. Almost done. A lot of typing. A lot of typing going on right now. Okay, bam. Alright, so it's Rate Your Studio on the Discord. This is Cinematic Orchestra, if you haven't heard of Cinematic Orchestra. You guys ever heard of Cinematic Orchestra? You're missing out. I'll just have us playing in the background. Slow it down in its massive attack, probably. Okay. Let me figure out where we are here. Bro, people are having like full-on conversations in here. Why would you do this? Okay, this guy put like 50 fucking pictures. What the? Royd, what is wrong with you? Why you put 50 fucking pictures in here, dude? I kind of got a piss right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna piss before we start this. Don't go anywhere, guys, okay? Hold on. Let me just change the title up. Hosting your studios. We're back. Alright, back. Okay, we got some funny stuff in here. Yeah, I'm not sure where we left off. just gonna look until I see something familiar. Whoa. Okay, wait, this must be where we left off. Why didn't you go to NAM? Several reasons. Let's see, several reasons I didn't go to NAM. First of all, wanted to save money. Kind of spent a lot of money last year moving out with my girlfriend, but that kind of fell apart. Had to go back to Texas, and then my mom also had surgery on her leg, so I've been like taking care of her. Let's see. Then also some people want to kill me, so there's like several different things really. I mean, like pick one. All right. I think we're somewhere around here. Oh, let me see if I've seen it. I don't remember if I roasted this one. Yeah, here. Sad music? Is this sad music? I guess. I mean, maybe we need like a little more like lo-fi though. Alright, let's see. Where to post music review on Discord today? Hold on. Let me start a new channel. Yeah, hold on. Let me start a new channel for the stream feedback. We're gonna do like rate your studio for a bit, and then we're gonna do like an hour of music review. Stream feedback is where you send it for the music. You send the music to stream feedback. Drum and bass will be fire. Okay, we'll try that. Can you get a sponsor for NAM next year? Like, how would that work? What do you mean a sponsor? Why would somebody sponsor me? Like, sponsor me to go, or like, what do you mean by that? Let's see. I have a drum and bass playlist actually. Let me pull that up. Somewhere on here. Could do like Flying Lotus. That could work. No. Jesus Christ. I can't fucking navigate this fucking... Okay, there we go. Where is my drum and bass playlist? It's pretty far down here. Here, let me do just... We'll do the lo-fi one. Hopefully this doesn't get claimed. Need sad music for your story? Oh, I see. Very funny. That's hilarious. Okay. Alright, rate your studio. Okay, where were we here? I think we're at like 10 something. Yeah, Night of the Iguana. That's what it was. It'd be cool to see somebody send you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have any like real brand loyalties, or if any of them are loyal to me. Have I seen this guy's setup before? I want to say I have. BWB could sponsor your trip to NAM. He already paid for like a quarter of it, or like a third of it today. Okay. Did I roast these already? I can't remember, bro. Like, it's been so long since we... I like how this guy's like clean and simple. Then the picture is like fucking like a diagonal picture. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? How does this work, sir? Like, you have treatment, that's nice. You have a one of those fucking isolation things. Yeah, I don't know. I think we did Scantlists before. I can't remember if I did some of these. That's a Psycho Studio pick. This is interesting. So we got a Reaper user here. I like how this guy's using Reaper in the dark. No, this is a true psychopath studio pick right here. He's just in the fucking dark, just being blasted by his monitors. Someone did a GoFundMe. Would that bug you? For what? For me? For what? Just help him. There's something wrong with him. Here's my setup for anybody who's wondering. When was the last time we did this? I guess it's been a couple months. If anybody's wondering, here's my setup. Currently, though, actually, I have 2 monitors now over here. There's 2 stacked on this side. The Yamahas were not plugged in at the time. Because I had just moved house somewhat recently around this time. Nice lighting. Yeah, well, I have to have that lighting on when I'm streaming or recording a video. I did actually clean up the cabling recently. I want to say I did this one before. Yeah, I think I did a few of these. Hold on. I don't know if I did this one. Okay, let's see. For the NAMM trip. That's too late already, but next year. We could do next year. Okay, one thing I appreciate about this guy, so he's a laptop user, but he has a mouse. I feel like that should be more common, especially as a producer or especially as a video editor. I don't know if this guy edits videos, but especially as a video editor, you need a mouse. It's crazy. Yeah, true. I didn't think of that when I did it before. Come on. Let's do that from now on. Good idea. Low. Is it low or IO? That one looks like the dude from Grandma's Boy. I'm just saying it's not that much. If it's not that much, we all watch and listen to them. Ah, thanks, man. That's nice. Trackpads are gross AF. I don't mind. I get why people champion them a bit on MacBooks. It depends on what you're doing. Like, it's not that bad when you're making music. And it's really not that bad when you're like browsing a website or something like that. But like if you're getting into some deep like audio engineering and stuff like that, like come on, man. You need some sort of mouse. Video editing especially. It gets real bad. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Nice headphones. Monitors are pretty sweet. Interesting room position. Like in the middle of the room. Okay, let's see. Okay, is that a Lapras? Is that the name of that one? What is that in the back? What is this? What is this, guys? What monitors are those? I don't know. I've seen them before, though. Got a turntable. This guy's probably a rap producer. Tear that wall down, TBH. What is this right here? I don't know why people use trackballs. I can't remember. People told me before, but I can't remember. I can never do a single monitor setup. Yeah, I have 3 monitors, actually. Believe it or not. Well, let me drop mine into the Discord. Alright. Like how we got some fucking lo-fi music. Just about as, like, predictable as possible, but it fits. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's a feather duster. Okay, that makes sense. Selfie ring? Potential OnlyFans? OnlyFans on the way? OnlyFans in progress? Dare I say? Let's see. I have that mouse. Or I used to have that mouse. I don't have it anymore. Dead hamster. That's what I was thinking at first. Gaming laptop. Yeah, that thing's gonna die the second you take it outside. Not sure what this is. What is this? Anybody know what this is? Dead cat duster. Okay. Overall, not bad. Chair. Not the nicest. Overall, pretty cool though. Pretty sweet. Walls are looking a little bit lonely. That's a router. Okay. OnlyFans music producer. Yes. Trackball's good for ergonomics, workflow. But also you don't need to move them, so less desk space than a mouse. I mean, bro, a mouse does not take a lot of desk space. If it's for OF, what's the record player doing? Background music. Come on, dude. Background music. Alright, let's see. Upgraded the desk. Q below. Skip line. I mean, sure, you can skip the line if you want. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we've got 2 monitors here. Different sizes. It's an interesting choice. Not any, oh, what is that? I like how you, wait, what are these? Oh, those are Logitechs. Do they look like those, clips, or how do you say it? I don't even remember what they're called anymore, but they look like those, they used to be like expensive, computer speakers. Like, they weren't like monitors or anything, they were like for computers specifically. Oh no. What is happening? Uh-oh. Oh no, am I frozen? Can you guys hear me?